everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a review on this nice, beautiful, ready to fly RC helicopter from Flywing, the Bell 206 V3 with GPS, which is really cool because that makes the RC helicopter more controllable and easy to fly. So let me show you what comes inside the box on this ready to fly package, and then I'll take the RC helicopter outside for a test flight. So don't change that channel and check this out. Inside the box, you're going to get your nice looking beautiful helicopter, one just like this one, and also some accessories that come inside the box, nicely packaged by Flywing. Now I'm going to start with the accessories first, and then I'm going to go into details with the helicopter. Now you're going to get a charging cable, and this one plugs into this charger. This is the main charger, and you just plug it in right here. Very easy. Either way, it's the same thing. Just be careful, don't push it too hard, because right there you can see that it's kind of loose right there, so you don't want to break it if you push it too hard. So right there you can see that it's kind of loose. I don't know why, but just be careful. So you're getting the charger, and then this is ready to plug in into the power outlet. And then you're also going to get a battery, and depending on what type of what kit you buy, because some they come with one battery, some they come with two. The one that I ordered, it comes with two, and some of them they come with 3 batteries, and sometimes they give you an extra set of blades for the RC helicopter. Now the battery is a 14.8 volts, 3000 milliamps, and it's a 4-cell Lipo battery by Flywing. So that's pretty cool. Very nice. And here's the connections right here and the plug. And this battery just plugs right here where it says 4-cell, because it's a 4-cell battery, and just plugs in like this. Very easy. That's how you plug it in, and then just plug into the power outlet. All right. And you're also going to get a cable. This cable is to calibrate the RC helicopter and make some adjustments. And for that, you'll need a laptop, a computer to do that. And also, you got to go to the Flywing website. That way you can do some adjustments to the helicopter. So that's going to be included, this cable, in the box. Now, you're also going to get this battery strap. Okay, this is just a strap, so you can strap and secure the battery, right? This goes inside the helicopter, so that battery is nicely and secure. You're also going to get this hex wrench with different sizes, and this is pretty much to make any adjustments, repairs to the helicopter. This is really nice that they already include this wrench, so you don't have to be looking into your toolbox like, okay, where's my wrench, where's some wrenches that fit the helicopter. This is just it has all the size that you need for this helicopter. So that's really nice, and I like the color. Really cool color. This is my favorite color, the blue color. And also you're going to get a binding plug, and it's just a binding plug, regular plug that sometimes you get them from any other RC. And I don't know what this is, this little pointy thing. It looks like a key. So you get this too. So I gotta find out what it is for. If you know what this is for, write it on the comments in this video. All right, so that way we can know. So you get that, and you're going to get a set of blades. All right, look at that, beautiful, shiny, nice blades. And right here on this side, it's a different color, and that's so you can know that the correct way to install the blades. This color, the gray color, they go on the top. So the gray color is on the top, and the black color goes on the bottom. So that's the correct way to install it. So you get 2 of them, and then you're also going to get your manual. Okay, and what I like about this manual is it has colorful pictures, and it looks simple and not that much detail, but good enough for you to get started. So I'm going to show you. I recommend you to read it carefully before you actually fly this GPS helicopter. And right there you can see how to install the blades and the a diagram of how the radio control what the switches do. Okay, and right here more information. I'm going to just go quickly, and right there a little bit more information, and that's it pretty much. Okay, so yeah, go over and read it just before you fly. Now you're also going to get your radio control, which looks really nice and looks very it looks very different from the other radio controls. A little bit more futuristic, if that's the right word, compared to the other ones. So really nice. It's not so light, it's not so heavy, and what I like about it is that the sticks, they feel very smooth, very nice. Now here in the top you have all the switches, and what's cool about it is that all the switches are labeled. That way you know what's the function of each switch, so that's really nice. So starting with this one, in the stop mode, all the way up it says stop, and that's to shut down the RC helicopter. So the main motor, the main blades, they're going to stop spinning, and that's the stop mode. Now if you flip it down, it says run, and that's so you can fly the RC helicopter. So the main motor, the main blade, and the tail motor, they're going to start spinning. So that's how you have it when you want to fly the RC helicopter. Now this one is a 3-position switch, so all the way up is in the normal mode, and that's so you can fly the RC helicopter however you want to fly it. And if you flip it to the middle position, the RC helicopter is going to fly in a circle mode automatically. And then if you flip it all the way down, then it's going to make a 8-figure flight pattern automatically. So if you want to impress your friends or family members, this is the 2 functions that you use. All right, and to just fly it normally, so you can fly it however you want to fly it, flip it all the way up to the normal position. Now this one, normally you're going to have it in the GPS mode, which is in the middle. This is a 3-position switch, so all the way up is home. So normally it's going to be on the GPS, so that's how you're gonna fly it normally on GPS, because you're gonna have the assistance of the GPS. That way it's easier to fly the RC helicopter. So if you flip it all the way up to the home position, then the helicopter automatically is going to land for you wherever it took off from. So wherever you took off from, then if you flip it all the way up, the helicopter is going to land right there where it took off. So if you use this function, make sure that there's no obstacles, trees, or power lines. That way the RC helicopter doesn't crash. All right, so just be careful when you use that one. Okay, make sure there's no obstacles when the helicopter is coming back. Now if you flip it to the middle, then it's on GPS, so you have like I said, that assistance. And if you flip it all the way down, then that's on 3D mode. So 3D mode, basically it's flying the RC helicopter manually. So for that, you have to have some experience on how to fly RC helicopters manually. That way you don't crash. All right, and if in case you happen to flip it accidentally and then feel like you don't have no control, just flip it back up. I mean, not up, flip it back to the middle GPS mode, and that way the flight control can take over, and the helicopter is going to pretty much hover, stay where it is. That way you can gain back control of the RC helicopter, right? So this is pretty much the main one, GPS, where it's going to be stable for you. Now the next one is a 2-position switch, and all the way up is in the normal mode. And if you flip it all the way down, it's going to be inverted. So this is to make the RC helicopter fly upside down. But I heard that straight out of the box, this switch doesn't have any functions. And to turn it on, you have to go inside the program of the radio control, and you have to turn it on so you can use this function. So right now, I don't know how to do that. So this is what this is supposed to do: flip the RC helicopter upside down. But if it doesn't work, I gotta try it. But if it doesn't work, like I said, you have to go inside the radio control in the program so you can turn it on. All right, and activate it. And that's pretty much it with the switches here on the top. And now right here you have the 2 power buttons. Okay, they're right here. And the screen, what's nice about it is that it's a touch screen, so that's pretty cool. And right here on the top, there's two more not switches, but wheels that they for this type of RC helicopter, there's no function. They don't do anything. And also this one doesn't have any function. Now this is a 10-channel radio control, but this ones, they don't have any functions at the moment. And then here in the back, you have two more there's switches. Okay, but also for this RC helicopter, there's no function. And then here you have the battery compartment, which takes 4 AA batteries, and that's how you power the radio control. So really nice. And then here on the bottom, you have these 2 different ports, and that's if you want to use this radio control in your RC simulator. So if you have an RC training simulator, then you can use this radio control to fly the RC helicopter and practice using this radio control. So for that, you got to provide your own different cables, either this cable that has this port or the cable that has this port. So either one. And also this one, if you have the cable and you connect one end here and the other end on your computer, then you can go into the software and also make some changes and like for example, turn on the inverted switch. Like I said, this is not working when you get it out of the box, straight out of the box. So to turn this on, that's where you have to go into the software, and this is where you plug in the cable to make those adjustments and turn this on. And here in the middle, you have this hook where you can hook up this strap. Now you have to provide your own strap. That way you can carry the radio control by just putting this around your neck. And that's how you carry basically this radio control. So in case you don't want to have the radio control always in your hand, you could do that by hooking this one of these straps. So like I said, this is not provided. You have to provide it. You got to buy your own because it's not included in the kit with the RC helicopter. And also here, I forgot, this is another way to carry it by this thing. Okay, you grab it and that's how you carry it also. Now, this is a pretty cool thing that this radio control has. And what it does is that this holds your phone or your GoPro if you want to film, right? So I have this screw, okay? And this one goes right here. And right here, you attach your GoPro. This is just a frame. And but you get the idea. And this just goes like this. So basically, you screw in your GoPro and adjust it however you want it, and basically that's what it does. So you're flying and at the same time you're recording your flight. So that's pretty cool because you can use it to install the camera, GoPro, or your phone. So you just have to provide the adapter that is necessary so you can hook it up to the radio control. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much what the package includes for this kit. Okay, and so now I'm going to go into details with this beautiful RC helicopter. Just look at that. Just by sitting on the table right there, it looks really nice. Looks very, very beautiful. Very nice looking RC helicopter. And also I like how the paint is really shiny. Some helicopters, they don't do that, but this looks much better because it's shiny and makes it more realistic. So, and also right here, you can maybe see, cameraman, that it has rivets, just like the real helicopters. And I like how they actually made it transparent windows. This, even though you can see inside the battery, because here's my extra battery, you can see the inside of the motor and everything. I prefer to see that than just having the windows black, because the previous model, this was black, so I didn't like that. I never liked those RCs that not that much that have those black windows. I rather like to see what's inside, even though you might see the cables and all that stuff. So this looks really nice. Right here is the top of the RC helicopter where the blades go, and it feels very solid. I like it. I like how right here the color, how they painted it, the design looks really nice. And with the numbers, also makes it more realistic. So really nice. And also here on the, I don't know, the exhaust pipes right here, I like how they painted them. They try to kind of like make it look more realistic, like the smoke. This helicopter has been flying for a while, so they kind of made it look more realistic. So that's really nice. And right here, it's like a little mesh plastic. I don't know if it's plastic or metal, but it's not painted. It's actually like a net, you know, very tiny net. So that's really nice because it's going to get air, so the inside, the motor can stay a little bit cooler. So that's really cool. Now here on the tail, these tails, I thought they were attached, and the ones that you can pull out and connect back, but it's not. It's actually part of the whole tail, so it's solid. So I like that, because you know, sometimes they get loose and they fall off. And here on the tail, really nice design, how they actually made the shape of the motor so it looks more realistic. So that's really cool, how that part right there looks like. And now here on the front, I'm gonna show you. Okay, on the front, this is how it looks like. Really nice, beautiful RC helicopter. You know, it just looks really nice, you know. And then this is how it looks from the side. Look at that, beautiful, very nice. And the landing gear, it's plastic. It doesn't feel so hard, the plastic. Right there, you can see I can kind of like bend it a little bit. I can bend it, but you know, but I think it's made like that to absorb the shocks when it lands. So that's the landing gear. And I'm gonna flip it like this on this side so you can see how it looks on the bottom. Okay, and beautiful, nice. And I like how it has this transparent windows here also on the bottom. And maybe if you have a small camera, you can maybe put it inside and you can actually film while it's flying, and you can see, record footage down when you're flying. And also here, I think I'm actually thinking of putting a camera so I can get a different view on when it's really flying. So hopefully the window doesn't make the video blurry when I put a camera inside. So I have to test that out. And then that's pretty much it for how nice detail this RC helicopter looks like. So it's pretty good size. It's not so small, not too big. I like the size, very nice. So beautiful. Now I'm going to open the I forgot the name. How is it, like the canopy? I mean, the whole thing is a canopy, but I'm gonna open this so I can show you inside. So here, there's this little latch that you pull right there. I'm gonna show you from this view. You pull it down right there. It's black, it's hard to see, and you pull it down, and at the same time you're going to pop it right there. And you can see right here, these two little pointy things, they go inside these holes. There's one hole here, and then there's one hole over there on the other side. So right there, look at that. Let me see if cameraman can you actually zoom in to see if how clear you can see the here my hand. Is it blurry?
Yeah, it's blurry.
It is blurry. So I guess maybe it's not gonna be a good idea to put a camera, but I'm still gonna do it just to get an idea how good quality I get. So so I have to test that out. So yeah, so that's pretty much the head. I mean, I forget how you call this. So so that's that. And then here is the second battery right there. Okay, they strap it into with this cable ties. So I gotta remove that and install this, because this is the thing that I have to use, not the cable ties. Now on the swatch plate, this is made of aluminum, which is really cool and it's very strong. Now attached to the swatch plate, you have the links, and these are made out of plastic, and they feel and they look very strong. Now here on the servos, the two servos here on the front and one on the back, they are digital. So that's really cool that they are digital for a precise steering on the RC helicopter. Now the main motor is a brushless motor, which is really cool and very strong. And the ESC is a 60 amp ESC, and it looks like it's inside this aluminum case to keep it cool and not overheat. So that's really nice. And the back motor is also brushless, which is really nice. Now on this side of the RC helicopter, you have the main gear right here, and it looks like it's made of a tough plastic, very nice. And below the main gear, you have the receiver, which right here you can see is a 6-channel receiver. And above the receiver, you have the flight control, the H1. And above the H1, the flight controller, you have the GPS. And everything looks and feels very secure, very sturdy, which is very nice. And I like it. You know, looks very solid. Now, the only thing that I wish that this helicopter would have is that they would install lights, you know, like the real helicopters. That's the thing that I would like it to have. So I'm gonna try to install lights and make it more realistic to the real helicopters. And I have to figure out how, but it would be nice if new models they include those lights, because that's, I think, the one feature that everybody who loves scale helicopters, we love to see as close as possible to the real thing. So, and the lights is a big part of it. Really good to see helicopters with lights. So that's one thing that I wish it would have. And also, you know, when we who love scale RC helicopters, one of the things that we really try to we pay attention is to the detail, of course, and also the how clean the helicopter looks. So this helicopter, I don't know what happened to it, but right there, cameraman, can you see right here how there's like it's not cracked, it's not damaged, but right there you can see that there's paint. I don't know how it got paint, how this damage got made. Good thing it's not cracked, but you can see it right there, and there's this stain right here. So I don't know. I'll try to figure out how to clean it, make it look less noticeable. Of course, when it's gonna be flying, it's not gonna be noticeable. But if I have it in my table or desk, I wish that wouldn't be there. So that's something that I will have to figure out if I can remove it gently, carefully. So that's pretty much it for the helicopter. So now I'm going to go ahead and charge the battery and take it for a test flight. Now, when you charge the battery, the charger is going to display the voltage that the battery has at that moment. And when it's completely charged, the letter FLL is going to appear here in the screen, and that means the battery is fully charged. Now, I recommend you charging these batteries, any Lipo batteries, in a safe location. For example, you can use those fireproof bags that are designed to charge Lipo batteries, or a box like this one, the one I'm using, that is safe to charge any Lipo batteries. So this is very easy and it's safe, because in case something goes wrong, the fire gets contained inside those bags or inside these boxes. That way, nothing around the box or bag gets burned, because you don't want to do that, and you want to keep your house safe now from any fires. Now here, I just do this. I put the cable right here on the side, and I close the lid just like this, and I lock it. Very easy. Okay, now it's locked and secure. And right here, you can see the name, Bat Safe. And I'm going to try to find the link of this box. That way, in case you want to buy one, you know where to get one. And right here, you can see the cable right here sticking out, and that's just fine. Now, to install the blades is very easy. Now, pick any blade that you want. Doesn't matter which one, as long as it's going to be facing the gray color up. So just pick one and get your hex wrench. Pick the right size. Make sure it's the right size so you don't strip the screw. And try to grab the nut here in the bottom. Try to catch it so it doesn't fall. Remove the screw. Okay, take it out and put the nut in a safe place. Get the blade and put the screw. And it can be a little bit tricky, but just find the right angle right there. Okay, and the nut, and try to screw it in first using your fingers. That way the nut grabs the screw and it doesn't go crooked. So just make sure it does grab it. All right, and then get your wrench and tighten it slowly, not so tight. Okay, leave it a little bit loose, and install the other one. And then at the end, make the final adjustments, because you do not want it so tight. You want to be able to move and also not too loose. Okay, so now the same thing with the other one. Remove the screw and grab the nut. Okay, and right here, sometimes it's hard to grab it, so just push the nut up. If you push the nut up, then it's going to grab. There's this little it has the shape of the nut, so it can grab it. So you can push the nut up. That way it's easier to get it loose and remove it. Now here the nut got stuck. I'm going to push it down right there so it can get out of that slot where the nut goes in. And I just grab it, hold it, remove the nut and the screw. And same thing, install the other blade. Now the screw. There we go. Okay, and now the nut. Now I can go ahead and push up on the nut so it can go into that slot. And now I use my wrench and gently tighten it up, not so tight. And now I'm going to make the adjustments gently, because they're supposed to move a little bit. Okay, so right there, a little bit more. And just remember that there's this slot. The nut has to go inside the slot, shaped as a nut. That way it lands correctly where it has to be, okay? So just keep that in mind. And okay, I think a little bit loose, too tight, just a little bit. So right there, okay, that's good. And this one is too loose, and I'm going to tighten it a little bit more, try to make it straight. And just a tiny bit more. So just take your time, okay? Take your time when installing the blades. And I think this one just a tiny bit loose. There we go. Okay, right there, okay? So the idea is that when you flip the helicopter, the blades stay in this location. They stay straight. Now this one, you can see that it's a little bit falling down. So I need to tighten it up just a tiny bit, okay? So that's the idea. To if you flip the helicopter like this on the side, then the blades stay level, okay? And if you shake the helicopter, then the blades are able to bend just a little bit. So that's how tight you want them to be. Okay, just like this, all right? So just take your time, okay? Don't rush it, all right? It's better to do it right. That way, when you're flying, there's no problems. Now, here's a view of how the nut is outside. Right there, you can see the nut is down. The one on the left, this is the correct way. This is the wrong way. So let me adjust the camera. That way I can show you better. So I'm going to loosen it up again. Okay, and I'm just going to try to turn it. Okay, and this is very important because you want the blades to actually be installed correctly. So, okay, so I just gotta turn the nut, and so it can go up. There we go. Okay, so see right there, now the nut is up is inside that that spot that is supposed to be the shape of a nut. And now I can screw it in using my finger, and now I'm ready to again retighten it. Okay, so that's the proper way. Okay, and again, not so tight, a little bit loose right there. Okay, and that's good. Okay, and right there you can see now both of them, the nut is inside the slot, same as this one. So this is the correct way. So remember, double check those to make sure that these are installed correctly. Now, after charging the battery for a while, the charger on the screen, it never showed the letter FLL, which means that it's fully charged, and instead it just shows me the number 100, which you can see right there. And I assume that's what it means also, that is 100% charged, is fully charged. So even though in the instruction booklet it says that when it's fully charged it's going to show FLL, it actually didn't do that for this charger. So maybe there are some other chargers that show that and not the number, but the one that I got, it only shows the number. So that's what I think that this is the same thing. This is fully charged. All right, so after installing your battery, here's a safety tip to follow each time you take a new RC helicopter out there to fly, or if it's an old RC helicopter, also follow this safety tip. And this safety tip is to always check your links that are attached to the swash plate. Make sure that they're not broken, and the screws, make sure that all the screws, they're nicely secure, the ones in the swash plate, and also the ones in the servos. Make sure they're not loose, they're not coming out. And also all the screws that are near the swash plate, like for example this one, and you got one here too, and also this one right here. So all these screws, including these ones on the top, make sure that all those screws you double check and make sure that they're nicely secure and they're not coming out, okay, for safety reasons, because you do not want anything from here to come off when you're flying the RC helicopter. So try to get into the habit before you fly the RC helicopter to check all those screws, and also at the end of your flight, check all those screws and make sure that they're not broken or they got loose during the flight. All right, so my battery is fully charged and I'm ready to take this RC helicopter for a test flight. I'm really excited to see how this GPS helicopter really performs out in the field. So check this out. All right, so I'm right here in the outdoors, ready to fly this nice RC helicopter with GPS. I'm really excited. So the first thing is to turn on the radio control. Make sure that all your switches are on the up position. Hold the two power buttons together, and the radio control is going to turn on. And right there you can see your receiver and your battery power on the radio control. So right now only the top one shows. Hopefully there's no glare and you can see it, but in other words, this has telemetry, which also is going to tell you how much power you have in the RC helicopter. So once you power the radio control, the next step is to power the helicopter. So here I already installed the battery and its security using the strap, and then I'm going to install this. You gotta buy it separately. This is a voltage meter for the battery, so I'm just gonna plug it in. That way this is going to sound in case the voltage on the battery goes too low. This is going to pretty much alert me. So it's just for safety reasons, I'll put it on in there. And so now plug in the your helicopter. Okay, and right there it's gonna make that beeping sound. And right now the helicopter right there is bind. Okay, there you go. It did it automatically. I didn't do anything here on the radio control, so that means that it's bind. Okay, well, I actually thought it was going to move when I moved the right stick, but it doesn't. So it did it automatically. So that means the radio control and the helicopter, they can communicate, and there is binding. So the next step is to look right here at the light right here. Hopefully you can see it because it's pretty bright. So hopefully you can see the light is right now is purple. So that light is supposed to be green, so I'm going to switch on the radio control the GPS. Right now it's on home. I'm gonna turn it on, flip it in the middle to GPS right there. Now this is no longer purple, it's green. You can see it right there, cameraman?
Yeah.
All right, so it's green. So that means that it has detected the satellites, for the GPS to lock. And on the Flywing YouTube Flywing channel, it says that once this is solid green, I saw the video, it says to pretty much get the helicopter and make a complete turn. So I'll do that right now. All right, cameraman, just record me. I'm going to stand still, and because I'm go clockwise. And supposedly on the video of Flywing, it says to do this. That way, you check if the light green stays solid, because you want a solid green. So I did a complete circle, and the light was solid green. It didn't flicker. So I guess if it does flicker, that means there's a poor signal. So right now it's good. It's solid green. Now I can go ahead and close the canopy. And I'm going to move the radio right here out of the way and connect it right here properly. And now the latch right here, cameraman, you can see it. I'm gonna push it down, and then this goes down, and then notice that right now the canopy is closed, but it's not really locked. So this has to go all the way in. So I'm gonna push it down, and you hear it. You're gonna hear it click, and this goes all the way up. So now it's secure, really secure. So now I'm gonna put the helicopter here. This is my homemade landing helicopter pad. It's just a piece of wood, plywood with tape. This is a painter's tape. It's just on top of it. So that's how I made the letter H. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. Okay, and I'm gonna grab the radio control, and now I'm going to arm it. So now remember, it's on the GPS, right? It's solid green. The light is solid green. So now I'm going to arm it. So let's pull back, cameraman. Let's go back. Okay, more. Okay, right there. Okay, all right. So now the next step is to arm the helicopter by grabbing the two sticks, and I'm going to go like this in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 seconds. Okay, that should be good. Let it go. Well, not so fast, you know, you can let it go gently. And now I hit the run, and the propeller should start spinning. So right here I go to run, and nothing happened. Okay. I probably did something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna push back stop. Okay, and I'm going to do it again. And come on, it should run. It should be unlocked. And then run. There you go. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to do it, leave it longer. Wow, damn, that really sounds like a very strong sound. Okay, now I pull up. Oh wow. Okay, so what I did is I pushed the left stick up when it was spinning really fast. So it was shaking a lot. So I guess I was taking longer to take off. So I just gotta get used to it. So look at that. Right now it's on GPS, and look at that, beautiful. Look at that. It's just solid there. You know, not completely solid, but it's just solid most of the time, right? So I like it. Very nice. I'm not pushing anything. It's just hovering right there. So now I'm going to pretty much have fun and move around so you can see. So right there, cameraman, you can see the sticks right there on the phone. Look, I'm gonna push forward, and it goes forward, and then it stops. Okay, and right now I can feel the wind is kind of like picking up a little bit. It's coming out much stronger. So, but it's still hanging there. It's holding its position because of the GPS. Oh, right there, I can feel it. Oh, yeah, the wind is coming. Okay, it's hard to see it, but I can feel it. So, but the helicopter is doing a good job, you know, on the holding the position. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. You're getting the helicopter. Yeah, of course. All right. So look what happens when I move the to the right stick to the left. It leans to the left. I move it to the. It was the right. That's to the right. I move to the left. It comes to the left. I move forward. Goes forward. I move back. It goes back. And then I want to go higher. It goes higher. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to pretty much fly around. Beautiful. Oh yeah, nice. I just gotta get used to the sticks because they're very sensitive, but easy to fly. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yes. You know, this is the first time I'm really enjoying flying a RC helicopter because I'm not a professional RC helicopter pilot and I'm just barely learning. I've been practicing on the manual, how to fly helicopter manually, and I've been struggling. And it's very hard, it's very challenging. But with this GPS helicopter, oh yeah, you know, I'm enjoying it because it makes it very easy to fly. And basically it's very similar because of the system of the GPS. Is very similar, like almost driving an RC car. I mean, not exactly, but almost. So it feels really nice. Feels really nice. Beautiful. And it looks very beautiful in the air. Nice, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to not practice, but I'm gonna flip the switch to the circle flight. So automatically it's gonna fly by itself. So I'm gonna go a little bit higher because I don't want it too close to me. So
Go further.
Go further?
Yeah.
Okay, cameraman wants me to go further. So let me know, cameraman, how far? Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
And higher, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's pretty high. Oh man, this is the first time I ever got that high with the RC helicopter. Okay, look at that, hovering just like the real one. Let me turn it around this way so we can see like more like a real one. Okay, so I'm gonna push, flip it to the circle mode. Man, look at that. It should do it automatically. Oh wow, nice. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Oh, and it looks really cool because behind the scenes, you can see the clouds. Man, I'm almost speechless. You know, I'm so excited. So excited that I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. Don't do that. Eat your breakfast in the morning. You know, I'm so excited, you know, to fly this RC helicopter. So beautiful. Look at that. Now I'm gonna switch it to figure 8 flight right there. I'm gonna go down on this switch and the helicopter should do a figure 8. Man, beautiful. Oh yes, nice. I'm really enjoying it, you know. So the GPS does help a lot, really makes a big difference, you know. The only thing I would say I don't like about the GPS is that in case something fails, something goes wrong with the GPS, then I don't know how to control it. So I recommend you, not only recommend you, but also recommend myself, we need to practice how to fly RC helicopters manually. That way, in case something goes wrong, we can try to rescue the helicopter and not crash. So look at that, it's flying figure 8. Beautiful. Wow, nice. Oh yeah. All right, so now I'm going to flip it back to normal, and I'm gonna try to bring it I'm gonna try the home, but first I'm gonna put it back to normal. Okay, so from right there, that helicopter should let me turn it this way. Right there. Okay, from right there, that helicopter should come by itself automatically. So let's check that out. All right, cameraman, ready? Okay, so I'm gonna flip it to home. Oh yeah, look at that, it's doing it by itself. Oh, it's coming. Let's go back, cameraman. Oh, that looks like a real helicopter. Oh damn. Oh, that actually did look like a real helicopter. I'm not doing anything. It did kind of scare me there for a minute. I was like, go back. Oh, nice. Damn, and it came really fast. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Now I know why in the instructions it says not to, oh, it missed the landing pad. And it's gonna shut down by itself. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, you know, even though it didn't land on the landing pad, it doesn't matter. Very close to the landing pad. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, so that's the distance. I gotta figure out why is it shaking that much. Maybe I gotta loosen the blades more or tighten it up. So I gotta check that out. But man, overall, wow. So cameraman, so they can see how big this helicopter kind of looks like a fish. So but overall, oh, and one thing I forgot, before I picked it up, I was supposed to do this. Before picking up the helicopter, make sure you put it on the stop. That way, accidentally, this thing doesn't turn on. So now I can pick it up. All right, so I forgot that. So yeah, beautiful helicopter, beautiful day, and you really enjoy using the GPS. You really enjoy flying an RC helicopter. So I like how they're including it in more newer helicopters. So it's a beauty. So I don't know, I'm speechless. I'm so excited because this is the first time I really enjoy flying an RC helicopter in the outdoors. So like I said, practice your manual flight so you can get better, and in case something goes wrong with the GPS. So that's pretty much it. So I guess for this review and flight test. So if you haven't considered, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And thank you so much for checking out this video, watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, one of the things I forgot to do is to show how to land it manually. So right now I'm going to land it manually just by pushing the throttle stick down slowly. Okay, so this is manually, not using the automatic return. So right now, hovering right there, it's gonna hover a little bit more. Try to do it gently, and right there, it's not gonna shut down unless you hit the stop button. So you gotta hit the stop switch in order for it to shut down. If not, it's just gonna keep spinning. All right, so that's it.